Welcome back to Limitless Mentality, where we discuss profound psychological truths to help you improve your life. Today, we're diving deep into a powerful yet uncomfortable topic: regret. If you've ever wondered what people regret the most at the end of their lives, what they only realize when it's too late, stick around. This video will challenge the way you live right now and maybe change your future forever. Let's jump into the 14 biggest regrets people don't see coming until it's too late. Regret number 1. Living someone else's life. You'd be surprised how many people wake up one day, look in the mirror, and realize they've been living someone else's dream, or following their parents' expectations, society's definition of success, or their partner's perception of happiness. Bronnie Ware, a palliative care nurse, recorded the top regrets of the dying. The number 1: I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. We chase approval so hard that we forget who we really are. But here's the painful truth. Authenticity is scary, but regret is worse. Lesson number 2: working too much. This one stings because society glamorizes hustle. But most people, when lying on their deathbeds, don't wish they had worked more hours. They wish they had spent more time with the people they love. The modern world confuses busyness with meaning. But chasing promotions while your kids grow up without you, that's the kind of regret that hits hardest, when it's too late to rewind. Lesson number 3: not saying "I love you" enough. People often believe their loved ones just know how they feel. But unspoken love is one of the most haunting regrets. Words left unsaid, hugs never given, calls never returned. Love, in its purest form, is presence. But in our fear of vulnerability, we silence the one thing that matters most. Lesson number 4: letting fear make decisions. Most people don't fail because they tried and lost. They fail because they never tried at all. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of discomfort. What we forget is that fear doesn't go away. You just get stronger than it. Later in life, people regret the dreams they didn't chase, the risks they didn't take, and the moments where they played it safe instead of playing it real. Lesson number 5: losing touch with friends. As life gets busy, we trade connection for convenience. Years later, we wonder, what happened to them? Friendship requires intention. Without it, even the best bonds fade into memories. And the worst part? You only realize their value after they're gone. Lesson number 6: not taking care of their body. Youth feels invincible until it doesn't. You eat what you want, sleep when you want, neglect movement because you'll start Monday. But one day, your body will present the bill. And by then, prevention is no longer an option. It's a regret, a quiet, aching one. Lesson number 7: waiting for the right time. How many people delay happiness by saying things like, "I'll travel when I retire," or "I'll be happy when I get that job"? Here's the truth. The right time is a myth. Life doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. Happiness doesn't come later. It comes from the now. The longer you wait, the louder the regret becomes. Lesson number 8: staying in the wrong relationships. Some people stay for comfort. Others stay out of fear. But too many waste years in relationships that drain them, suppress them, or make them feel invisible. And what they regret isn't just the relationship. It's the time they can't get back. The years they could have spent healing, growing, and loving better. Lesson number 9. Not speaking up. Whether it's not standing up for themselves, staying silent in abuse, or swallowing opinions to keep the peace, people regret the moments where they chose silence over self-respect. The cost of avoiding confrontation, identity, integrity, dignity, the regret, a deep ache of "I should have said something." Lesson number 10. Prioritizing money over meaning. Now, don't get this wrong. Money matters. But when your whole life revolves around the next paycheck, promotion, or material possession, you can easily lose your soul in the process. True wealth is waking up excited, being surrounded by love, and having peace inside. And you can't deposit that in a bank account. Lesson number 11. Not forgiving sooner. People hold on to anger like it's protecting them, but in reality, it's just poison they sip daily. Grudges age poorly, and resentment weighs heavy. Eventually, people realize that forgiveness isn't weakness, it's freedom. And by the time they're ready to let go, years of joy have already slipped away. Lesson number 12. Not living in the moment. How often do we rush through life, scanning our phones at dinner, planning the next goal, thinking 5 steps ahead? But then, your kid takes their first step, your partner laughs at your joke, or the sun hits your face just right, and you miss it. Later in life, people don't regret their failures as much as they regret not being there when life was beautiful. Lesson number 13. Letting shame define them. Everyone makes mistakes, but some people carry them like scars that never heal. They let one bad decision write the rest of their story. They shrink, hide, avoid relationships, and bury their dreams because they don't believe they're worthy anymore. But shame is a liar. The real tragedy isn't the mistake, it's letting it own you. Lesson number 14. Forgetting to enjoy the ride. Most people climb the mountain of success only to realize it was never about the summit. It was about the climb, the laughs, the setbacks, and the moments of connection. But they were so busy rushing toward the next milestone that they forgot to live. By the time they looked back, the path was gone. Let's take a step back because this next part is crucial. These regrets are not warnings. They are gifts from those who walked ahead of us. They're whispers from the future, begging us to slow down, wake up, and start choosing intentionally before it's too late. So, what do we do with all this? Start now. Tell that person you love them. Call an old friend. Take that trip. Start that book. Leave that toxic job. Forgive yourself. Eat the salad or the donut. Laugh loudly. Cry freely. Be here. Be alive. Because regret is the cost of unconscious living. But awareness, that's the beginning of transformation. Which of these regrets hit you the hardest? Is there something you've been putting off that you know you need to do? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts and support you on your journey. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more eye-opening insights. Until next time, keep striving, keep growing, and stay limitless.